The road to getting medical marijuana to Alabama patients who need it has been a bumpy one.
After approving licenses for businesses to grow, process, test, transport, and sell cannabis, the Alabama Medical Cannabis Commission has twice had to pause the process. And the first time it was in June, and that's when they discovered tabulation errors in the way that they choose the licensees. Now, a temporary stay on issuing the licenses from a judge after several lawsuits were filed arguing the process was flawed.
WVTM 13's Lisa Crane live in Birmingham now. There are some complaints. Not enough minority-owned companies were approved, Lisa.
Yeah, that's right. Early on in this process, state lawmakers said that 25% of the licenses would be awarded to minority-owned businesses. When the commission awarded those licenses most recently, just over a week ago, they announced 24 companies, 8 reportedly are minority-owned. Now, that's 33%, but the director of Alabama's Minorities for Medical Marijuana says that the percentage is not evenly distributed.
Aggressively moving forward.
Antoine Mordigan owns Native Black Cultivation. Right now he's a hemp farmer, but was hoping to transition into a cannabis cultivator, but he was denied a license.
We actually was denied due to proof of residency, which was my first time hearing about it, and it was a little distasteful, a little disheartening.
Mordigan is also the director of Alabama's Minorities for Medical Marijuana organization. He says it's important Black and brown people who have been disproportionately impacted by drug laws are represented in this new industry.
My biggest thing was to make sure that we have true minority ownership in this business, in this industry, as it continues to develop here in Alabama, and making sure ultimately Alabamians win all the way across the board.
Mordigan has been disappointed by the State Medical Cannabis Commission, saying it lacked when it comes to transparency and communication.
The commission doesn't do the best job of giving the information out to the public what comes out of those meetings. So if you're not in those rooms, you're pretty much not going to get the necessary information. And with the role that I serve in as the Alabama State Director for Minorities for Medical Marijuana, I serve a huge community, and I need to make sure that they are able to get credible information and feedback from how everything is going on here in Alabama.
Medical cannabis is potentially a multi-billion-dollar industry, and many companies would like a piece of that. Now, with a temporary restraining order and multiple lawsuits, it may take even longer to get the industry off the ground.
Ultimately, Alabamians win because it's about to be a wealth of economic stimulation that needs to be refunneled here within our state.
Now, no word on when this temporary restraining order will be lifted and whether it will mean that Alabamians who could benefit from medical cannabis will have to wait even longer for the drug. Live in Birmingham, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.